Hey, what's going on, guys? Crazy Cabano here, and today I'd like to welcome you guys to the very first episode of a new segment I'll be doing, and it's called...
Wait, what'd you say?
So yeah, guys, this segment is going to be me talking about stuff, not always going to be Q&A videos. It's also going to be stuff like rants, video responses, or videos of me just talking about a certain topic. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first video with this new segment, and I'd like to thank everyone who submitted a question for my Q&A video. If you guys have not asked a question, it's not too late. Leave your questions on the bottom below, and if I get enough questions, I'll make a episode 2. So let's get started, and thank you once again for everyone who submitted a question. First question is from Flipolopolis. What was your favorite game of the year 2010? Now, 2010 was a really good year for games, especially for the Nintendo Wii. And some of my favorite games were GoldenEye for the Wii. It's kind of like Activision's version of the old N64 games, made with some modern elements, put some modern stuff into it. And it came out to be a pretty good first-person shooter game. Not as close as the N64 version as I thought it would be, but it has a lot of good things to it, but as well as some bad things as well. It kind of plays like Call of Duty. The control scheme or the control settings kind of feel like a Call of Duty game, but there's no problem with that. The other game I really liked was Super Street Fighter 4. The original Street Fighter 4 was a really great game, and they added so much to Super Street Fighter 4. Capcom is keeping their tradition alive. 10 new characters, 4 new stages, 2 ultra combos for every character. All the characters are unlocked from the start. You're able to unlock some of the winning poses and colors for the characters. And the last game was Call of Duty Black Ops. I really like that game because of the combat training, that it helps you improve your skills if you're not really too good at the Call of Duty games. Dead Ops, which is a sky view shooter game where you shoot all the zombies, and Zombie Mode that came from World at War, just a survival game trying to last numerous waves of zombies. So that was really cool. So thank you, Flipolopolis, for the question. Next question is from Goffmen. He asked, what is your favorite RPG for any system and why? I love Pokemon, so that's going to be my answer. Pokemon for the Game Boys, because Pokemon is something I grew up with. It's something that I know. I know a lot about the Pokemon. I've played it so many times, but each time I play it, it always feels like there's always something different to do. It's not just the same thing over and over again. There's so many Pokemon you can choose from, so many people to talk to, so many places to explore. It's just the replay value of the game is so amazing. There's so many things to do even after you beat the game. You can collect all the Pokemon, talk to more people, do specific missions and challenges, and they're always adding new stuff to make it interesting. So I love the Pokemon series. It's the only RPG game that actually I'm very fond of and I have a lot of fun with. So thank you, Goffmen, for that. Next question is from Thegoldenhealer. He asked, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. And no, I'm not a Crypt or a Blood hater. I like red, but I've always been a blue kind of guy. What are your 5 favorite systems? My 5 favorite systems have to be the Genesis, the Nintendo Wii, the Neo Geo AES, the N64, and the PS2. All of them because they have great library of games. Just so much innovation behind them, and they're just really awesome systems. And he also asked, what is your favorite skater? And I think Syphic also asked that question as well, so let me name to you some of my favorite skaters. Some of my favorite are Camille Wilson, Addy Fridi, Ernesto Ponce, Jovan Bergeron, Andrew Pott, Brian Herman, Mike Moe, Paul Rodriguez, Andrew Reynolds, Jamie Talkany, Tori Pudwill, David Gonzalez, Lizard King, Slash, Tommy Sandoval, Luan Oliveira. Great skaters right there, some of the best in the business right now. So I do want to thank the Golden Healer for that question. Next question is from xxxHAKUxxx, and she asks, are you gay? Does it look like I'm gay? Okay, no, I'm not gay. Where do you shop at? For games, I like to go to some of my independent gaming stores like Game World, Game Repair, Game Haven. I don't mind going to some GameStops now and then. I also like to go to Goodwill, get some good prices on some games. Savers and Salvation Army, good places. So thank you for that question, xxxHAKUxxx. Next question is from a boy, ShadowCowboy90. He asks, have you played Black Ops? Yes, I have. How many waves can you survive in zombies mode? The most I've survived was 9. I'm looking to improve on that. How about with friends? Me and ShadowCowboy90 survived 17 waves. That's crazy, you know. I know a lot of people survived more than that though. What's the most amount of waves your friend was managed to beat? ShadowCowboy90, he was able to survive 30 rounds, but unless I see some video proof, I don't believe you, homie. Sorry, but well, I mean, he probably did it though. And his last question is, are you a gay boy or a sexy boy? Well, there's only one thing I have to say about that.
I'm just a sexy boy.
Thank you, ShadowCowboy90, for that question. Next question is from Beastnintendogamer. He asked, how long did it take you to collect all your games? Well, I've been collecting for about a little over 4 years now. I want to say 4.5 years now. One of the things that got me into collecting games was finding an N64 at a Goodwill. It was $12.99. It was just a system. It was an atomic purple. I brought it up to the cashier to buy it. Little did I know it was half off day on electronics, so I came home with an N64, $6.50. That's one of the main keys that got me into collecting. You know, I've been checking out the Goodwills ever since and been finding really good things. Goodwill has definitely helped me out and with my collection to grow so much. So yeah, that's pretty much one of the main places that got me into collecting games. So thank you, Beastnintendogamer, for that. Next question is from Boulder205. Have you played any 32X games? Yes, I've played 6, because that's the amount of games I own for the 32X. What is your favorite game on the system? It's definitely a tie between Calibri, Virtual Fighter, and Virtual Racing Deluxe. And he also asked, do you own a Game Boy Light? If so, is it any good? Unfortunately, I do not own a Game Boy Light, but it's supposed to be like a Game Boy Pocket, but it's has a back screen, so you can play in the dark, which that was something that the Game Boy Pocket should have had, but it didn't. It was only a Japan exclusive system, but I mean, you can get one for like, I think they go for like $50, get it from Japan, but the shipping price, it's not going to be so cheap, so hoping to get one soon though. Thank you, Border205, for that question. Next question is from Skooggaming. He asked, what are the oldest minerals found while exploring the deep sea? I actually did my research on that and I couldn't find a straightforward answer. There were so many different websites that told me many different things. One of them told me like a worm. I was like, what the fuck does a worm have to do with minerals? Anyways, I don't know about that, but he also asked, what is some of your favorite N64 games? Some of my favorite are International Superstar Soccer 64, Cruising USA, World and Exotica, Mystical Ninja, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario 64, Turok, Ocarina of Time, 1080, 007, Diddy Kong Racing, Lego Racers, Rampage 2, XG Racing 1 and 2, Wave Race, Beetle Adventure Racing, Super Smash Bros, Gex 64, Star Soldier, Cake Fighter 63 and a third, Bomberman 64 and Bomberman Hero, and Star Wars Shadow of the Empire. Those are some of my favorites. He also asked, what is some of your favorite TurboGrafx 16 games? Unfortunately, I'm not able to answer that question because I don't own a TurboGrafx, though I've ever played one, but I would like to get one soon because I think the cartridges look really cool. So thank you, Skooggaming, for that question. Next question is from Syphic. He asked, beside the favorite skater, are you and Skooggaming really engaged? He also asked, are you and Skooggaming really engaged? Skooggaming.
Think I love you.
How do you know? Did he tell you? No, we're not. I don't know who told you that, but... he also asked, have you ever been ripped off on a trade or on eBay? Trade? No. eBay, I bought a Neo Geo audio video cord one time. It was only $10. It was actually in the wrap. It was brand new, but I went to test it out. It didn't work. That's the only thing that happened to me, and I hope it stays like that. So thank you, Syphic, for answering that question. The last question is from NES Player 101, and he asked, what are some of your favorite Neo Geo and NES games? Neo Geo games, some of my favorite series are the Super Psychic series, King of Fighters, Samurai Showdown, Art of Fighting, World Heroes, the Metal Slug series, some other games like Sengoku, Ghost Pilots, let's see, Magician Lore, now 1975, let's see, Ninja Combat, Karnal's Revenge, Garou Mark of the Wolves, and that's all I can think of right now. And some of my favorite NES games, I wrote it down because there's quite a few. You got games like Contra, Super Contra, 1943, Snake Rattle and Roll, Air Fortress, RC Pro-Am, Kung Fu, Tetris, DK Classics, Kid Icarus, Ferrari Grand Prix Challenge, Punch-Out, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Pipe Dream, Millipede, Zelda, Yoshi's Cookie, Rad Racer 1 and 2, Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, Duck Hunt, and Ice Climbers. So yeah, thank you to NES Player 101 for the last question of the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of...
Wait, what'd you say?
This was my Q&A questions. I'd definitely like to do some more Q&A questions in the future. So if you guys have a question you'd like to ask me, if you haven't asked one already, or if you'd like to ask a different question, leave your questions in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions in the next episode. So hope you guys enjoy. Until then, it's your boy Gavin Away, aka Crazy Gabano. Thanks for watching. God bless, and take care, everyone.